she's back together. Good morning, everybody. So it's about 8:45 a.m. and I've just dropped the better half off of work. I gotta do her car today. She needs brakes and spark plugs and this and that and the other thing. But I figured, since it's been so long and I've missed you guys so much, that I'd go ahead and go fly the drone for a bit here. She's finally back together and I can actually put a few packs through her. And since we're out this way, down south a bit, I figure I'll go ahead and find an interesting place to fly before it gets too hot, because we're in the middle of a heat wave and it's supposed to be like 107 degrees out here today, which is obscene. I'm gonna go ahead and get some food because, oops, I forgot to eat breakfast. And then we'll head on out. So this is DePere Park. It is apparently the site of the oldest settlement in Missouri, established somewhere in the 1700, I believe, December 1700. And I figured I'd just come check it out because it's got quite a bit of field space. Trying to find an area that's a little less crowded. There are a lot of chillins around here. Alright, found a nice place where people aren't, so we can go ahead and fly. So let's go ahead and get up in the air. Something seems to have happened to my session. It is blinking like it's recording, but it is not responding in any way. I've taken out the SD card, put it back in. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So give me just a minute here. Well, for some reason, my session 5 just isn't working. So I'm gonna have to go home and figure out what the heck's going on here. Working on a car. And went and checked on the session. Unfortunately, the thing seems to be totally roasted. So I'm gonna go ahead and call GoPro, because it's only like a month old. It should work longer. 2 hours. I've been on this call for 2 hours, waiting for someone to pick up the phone. Alright, so apparently they're giving me an RMA, but that means I don't have a camera for the drone at the moment. Desperate times call for desperate measures? Alright, come here, Ian. It actually works. It'll fly, right? Let's see. Let's go test it. Let's see if this is at all worth the danger. Alright, so after reviewing the footage, I deem it acceptable, even though it's in the wrong mode. So we'll go ahead and head back out to the park here and see what we can do. Lucky for me, the park is on the way to pick up the better half from work this evening. That's DePere City Hall. I'm gonna get some flight footage today if it's the last thing I do. and that's getting you footage by whatever means necessary. So all in all, De Pere Park's cool little park. Actually not so little. It's quite a big park with a few cool flying spots. If you can find a time where there isn't 1,000 people around, it's actually pretty nice. But it seems there's a lot of people around most of the time. Oh, and P.S. Woo! I actually got to fly it. After all of that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and leave a like down below. And if you want to see my videos as they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right there. That'll help me out a lot too. But that's pretty much it, so I'll see all you guys and gals on the flip side.